It had been a couple of months since everything happened on the Sodor Railway. The engines were working as hard as ever. And it had been a quiet couple of months. One day, Thomas was at Knapford Station with Percy and Daisy. "So, Percy," said Thomas, "it has been very quiet recently." "I know," said Percy, "not much has really happened in these past few weeks." I have got to agree with you," said Daisy. "Wow, can't you believe it's been at least 5, almost 6 months since I joined the railway?" "Yes," said Thomas. Daisy puffed away. "What was wrong, Thomas?" said Percy. "Nothing," said Thomas. "I've actually been thinking about things." "Thinking about what?" said Percy. "Well, I'm afraid there might be something that might happen soon with the Diesels. I don't know, it's been pretty quiet recently, but I hope nothing happens." "I hope not either," said Percy. He did not like talking about Diesels. Percy then rushed away as fast as he could. "Was it something I said?" said Thomas. Daisy, meanwhile, couldn't go that far. She was stuck behind Samson. "Are you kidding me?" she shouted. Samson was talking to Nia. "So, Nia, you enjoying your time on Sodor?" "Yes," said Nia. "I've been here for quite a while now. And yes, I think I'm enjoying it." Excuse me," said Daisy. "I'm trying to get through here. Milk train." But Samson ignored her. Samson? No, Nia. We need to keep talking." "Why?" said Nia. "There was Daisy behind you." But Samson kept talking. Unfortunately, it was an unlucky day for Gordon. Samson, meanwhile, had no idea that Nia was in the way. "So, Nia, Samson!" But then there was a horrible crash. "And there hasn't been an accident in a few months," said Daisy. Samson didn't know what to do. Bye," he said and rushed away. Oh, dear. Gordon, meanwhile, kept going. He hit that and landed on his roof. "This is preposterous," said Gordon. Said James. "Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here now and take over for you." "What?" said Gordon. Said James. "Yeah, I need to, Just then James rushed away. "I'm getting the express," he said. "James!" shouted Gordon. Samson, meanwhile, was playing a trick. He had set up this crash. "I'm not a big fan of Nia," he said. "She has just so much to say sometimes." "Ugh, this is not fun at all," said Samson. Samson then puffed backwards. Then it hit him. "Uh-oh," he thought. "I'm gonna be in big trouble now. I forgot that the top and hat will find out and I'll be the one getting in big trouble." Just then Flora puffed up. "Why'll you be in trouble, Samson?" said Flora. Said Samson, looking behind her. What? Are you not telling me?" said Flora. Go ahead, Flora." Fine," said Flora. "If you're not gonna tell me, I'll find out myself." Samson puffed back slowly. "I don't know what to do," he said. I don't know. I'm gonna get in trouble eventually." Just then, out of the blue, the top and hat came by. "What is this?" he said to Winston. "There hasn't been an accident in a few months. Who caused that?" "Oh, Nia!" screamed the top and hat. This clearly looks like Nia's fault." Samson, meanwhile, rushed backwards. "Hey," said Flora. Just then another accident was about to happen. "Samson, my passengers like it slow." Yeah, said Samson. He accidentally pushed Flora off the track, not even realizing it. "Hey," said Flora. Said Samson. Bye," and rushed away. "Samson!" she screamed. Just then there was trouble for Samson. He was going so fast he hit the points wrong and came off the track. "Oh dear," he said. "What have I done?" The accident had looked like a disaster, and Sir Topham Hatt and Winston pressed in. "What happened?" he shouted. "Oh," said Nia. "Samson set this up." "How did he set this up?" said Sir Topham Hatt. "I don't get this." "Well," said Nia, he kept me stuck on a crossing, not knowing that there was going to be an engine coming by. Just then, Gordon came thundering through and hit me at full speed. Gordon and myself left to go to the steamworks. "And we haven't had an accident in so long," said the Topham Hatt. "Oh. Who? So Samson, you said?" "Yes," said Nia, "Samson." "Oh," said the Topham Hatt. He turned around and rushed to go find Samson. Eventually, Sir Topham Hatt found Samson and was most not impressed. "Samson," he said, "what is the meaning of this?" "Meaning of what?" said Samson. "You derailed and came off the track, but also there was another accident that you created." "Sir," said Samson, "can I be honest with you?" "Okay," said the Topham Hatt, "but as long as you're honest, what is wrong?" "Well," said Samson, "Nia, she's such a talker, and you know how me and Nia share the same sheds, right?" "Yes, I thought you and Nia would be a perfect match." "Well," said Samson, "I kind of was getting annoyed with her, and I set her up to be in an accident." "Why would you do that?" said the Topham Hatt. "Now Gordon got in that accident." "I was hoping that any engine but Gordon would hit her, such as Diesel or Henry." Diesel and Henry heard this. "What did you say?" he shouted, shoving Spence off the track. "Diesel," he said, "go get the breakdown train." "Nothing," said Samson. Diesel rolled back. Just then he came and hit Samson very hard. "Stay out of the way, steamies," he said. Diesel was furious. He hit Samson and the scrap car he was carrying off the line and rushed away. "Oh dear," said Samson. Spencer, meanwhile, had fallen into the sea, and he was quickly swept away. Samson, luckily, was in light water, so he didn't sweep away. "Ah!" screamed Spencer. "Why am I in the water?" Luckily, he was saved when he got stuck on the track. "Oh," he said, "thank goodness." Billy, meanwhile, was heading to the accident. Just then, Diesel came flying up the rails and was diverted into Knapford Station. "This isn't the way I needed to go," he said. He then came right into the sheds. He hit a sharp bend and came right off the rails. "Father," he said. Soon Billy started cleaning up the mess. Once Nia was back on the rails, Billy took her away. Meanwhile, Liv saw the whole thing, and he realized there was going to be another accident if James came flying along and hitting the milk. "Uh-oh," said Liv. He backed up and moved it out of the way, just in time for James. "Good thinking, Whiff," he said. "I almost had another accident," and rushed away. Soon Gordon and Nia were at the steamworks, and they started working on Nia. Meanwhile, Billy was just sitting there after we brought them back. "Hey, Billy," said Whiff, "do you want to take the milk cars?" He coupled them up to Billy. Sure," said Billy. Just then there was trouble. Billy started going over the hill, and Thomas did as well. The two engines didn't know they were coming and hit each other. "Oh no," said Thomas. Back up, back up." But Billy then was derailed. "Help," he said, "help." Whiff came racing to the rescue and coupled up to Billy. "I'll get you," said Whiff, and Billy was soon taken to safety. "Thank you," said Thomas, and they puffed away. "Thank you, Whiff," said Billy. "You're welcome," said Whiff. "That almost could have been another nasty accident." "Agreed," said Thomas. Meanwhile, Whiff decided to take Billy's place and do breakdown duty. He was soon called to go clean up the mess near Samson. First Whiff helped Billy. First Whiff helped Diesel. Then Whiff helped Flora, who luckily wasn't damaged. "Thank you, Whiff," she said. "No problem," said Whiff. Next she found Winston, who was in the water. "Winston got pushed into the water," said the Topham Hatt. "That is very bad." Just as Whiff was about to pick up Winston, he suddenly started floating away. "Winston!" screams the Topham Hatt. "Ah!" said Winston. "Help me!" And he floated away. The Winston just then came flying over the tracks and soared away. "Ah!" he screamed. Winston was then in the deep ocean. "Oh dear," said Caitlin, who noticed him. "How are we supposed to help you?" "Connor, stop!" Connor just then derailed. "Ah, Caitlin!" he screamed. "I'll help Connor." She soon helped Connor, and he was soon put back on the whales. "Why did you stop?" said Connor, backing up. "My firebox just went out." "Sorry," said Caitlin, "but look, Winston's in the water." Just then Winston started to go away. Winston was soon in very deep water, very far from the mainland. "What are we supposed to do?" said Caitlin. "I don't know," said Connor. Hopefully someone on Sodor knows." "Yeah," they said, and they both puffed away. Winston was left there, in the water. He was very sad. "Oh dear, just as I was about to get saved, I got swept away. Now I don't know where I am," he said sadly. Whiff, meanwhile, continued with his work, and soon the scrap cars were picked up. And then next it was Samson's turn. Samson was soon put on the flatbed, and Whiff puffed away. "Excuse me," said Henry, "this was in the way." "Sorry," said Scruff, and rushed away. "Oh, little engines," muttered Henry, and he then too followed. Samson was soon pushed into the line with Gordon. Just then Victor came up. "What is going on?" he said. "Oh, sorry," said Proteus. "What is going on, my friend?" he said. "So many accidents." "And there's another one," said Whiff. "I had just derailed there," said Victor, trying not to laugh, "because my wheels flew off the track." "And again," said Victor. Kevin luckily came to Victor's rescue. "Thank you, Kevin," said Victor. "You're welcome, boss," said Kevin. "Well, Victor," said Samson, "I actually caused Gordon and Nia's accident, and then I crashed myself." Just then Whiff remembered something. "Oh dear," he said, buckling up to Samson. I just remembered Spencer," he said, and rushed away. "And there's number 4, said Victor. Whiff buckled up to the breakdown train and rushed away. "What was that about?" said Linnaeus. Whiff, meanwhile, was going so fast to get to Spencer's accident, he crashed straight into Gators. He pushed Gator up and all of his cars derailed right onto Whiff. "Ah," said Whiff. "Whoa," said Gator. Luckily the breakdown train stayed on the rails. "Uh-oh," said Gator, "this is not good." Hero then shunted the breakdown train in place and it got straight to work. Whiff was soon picked up by Hero and he took him away. Gator was too also ready to go, and then he rushed away with his cars. "Gonna be late," he said. The breakdown train was left deserted. "I guess I'll handle that," said Diesel. Even though I don't want to help any of you guys, he took it and rushed away. Said Steven, "I think Whiff was going to go help Spencer. He's in the water and he might float away." Diesel then actually went to go help. "Fine, I'll go help Spencer. Maybe I'll convince him to join the dark side," said Diesel, and rushed away. Whiff was the next one shunted in. "Seriously, my friend," said Victor, "what is going on?" You were just here bringing in Samson. On my way to go get Spencer, said Whiff sadly. I crashed straight into Gator's train. Gator's okay, but I got the worst of it. Oh dear, said Victor. A few accidents in one day. Ugh, said Victor. And we've been quiet here at the Steamworks for a few months now. I guess we'll be busy now, said Kevin. Next. Spence meanwhile sat on the track. Is no one ever gonna come for me? He said. I'm always being forgotten or left behind. The engines don't even really like me anymore, said Spencer. I don't know, maybe I should help take over the railway the next time Diesel 10 tries to rebel. Diesel then came with the breakdown train. Spencer, he said. I have a, Diesel, Spencer, said Diesel. I have a, something to ask you, if you want me to pick you out of the water. Yes, said Spencer. If I help you get out of this water, will you come to the diesel sheds after I'm done picking you up? Well, first off, I have to get repaired, said Spencer. Second of all, I'm not sure. Spencer, said Diesel, stop being difficult. All I'm asking is, if I pick you up, will you please help Diesel 10, D199, myself, Aerie, Bert, Den, and Dodge, and the rest of us Diesels take over Sodor. 'Cause, I mean, we don't know if you helped us the last time. Said Spencer, I believe I did not help you. That is correct, said Diesel, you did not help us. So, said Spencer, what do you want us to do? If you want me to pick you up, said Spencer, I'm not so sure about this, Diesel. I mean, I'll just get in trouble if I do this. Yes, said Diesel, but if I leave you, then I'll get in trouble. So either way, we're both gonna get in trouble at some point, Spencer. Well, said Spencer, I don't really have many friends on this railway since, you know. Yeah, said Diesel, I know. Do you want me to help you or not, or else I'll push you in? Diesel got close to Spencer. Said Spencer, okay, I'll help. Okay, said Diesel. Do you mean it, or else you're going in? Yes, said Spencer. His tender was just about to break loose. Please, said Spencer, help, I'm getting pulled in. Fine, said Diesel, and he did. Diesel soon got Spencer up on the rails. Diesel, aren't you helping? I'm trying, it's the crane. Spencer is soon picked up. Do you want to go to the works on a freighter or go to the steamworks? I heard they're pretty busy today with all the accidents. Said Spencer, I'd actually prefer to go on a freighter to the works instead of that. Okay, said Diesel. Spencer, said Diesel, you know this is clearly clear evidence. What is clear evidence, said Spencer? Well, when Samson and Floyd and Gordon and Nia all came off the tracks, he went running to them. Then when you fell off the tracks, no one did. You're right, said Spencer. So why should I try to, said Salty. What is going on, Meowty? I have some shunting to do and you're right in the way. Salty, said Diesel. Not the time. Please, go somewhere else, please. Fine, Captain, if you say so, said Salty. He rushed away. Now that he's gone, said Diesel, as you were saying? Yes, said Diesel. As I was saying, when everyone else fell off the tracks, they didn't really care. But when you got pushed off the tracks, they didn't care. But when the other engines did, they cared. So this is your chance to rebel and join us Diesels. Yes, said Spencer. He was speechless. So, said Diesel, when you get back from the works, I need you to meet you could tell them to either ship you off to the mainland or come back here and meet Diesel sheds. Said Spencer, I guess I'll come back here, because I'm technically still owned here. Yes, said Diesel. Or go to the mainland and we'll meet you over there and you'll meet the boss. Sounds good, said Spencer. Okay, so tell the workmen that you'll be heading to the mainland, and then the boss will send us. Sounds good, said Spencer. Spencer was soon loaded on his freighter. Remember, said Diesel. Remember our deal. I saved your life. You almost were gone there. I know, Diesel, said Spencer. Goodbye. Goodbye. We will see you when we get back. And Diesel oiled away. Spencer, said Cranky once Diesel was gone. Don't do this, please. You know you don't want to do this. Said Spencer. Goodbye. And Spencer's ship sailed away with Spencer on the boat. The end.